Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome to a Sci-Fi Saturday. Today we're going to be looking at a public domain series called Tales from Tomorrow. Most of the episodes are in the public domain. A few aren't, I'm not exactly sure why. But either way, it's an anthology sci-fi series some years before the Twilight Zone. Should be fun. I think we've watched at least one episode on stream before, so we're a little familiar with it. Phyllis Filler with 40 bits says, for your next Flurf stream, this guy debunks the Nikon P1000 nonsense. Thank you, I saved that to my watch later. I'll check that out after stream. Bittergrin, thanks for 170 stream streak. I forget if I said that. And yeah, I think that's it. Like I said yesterday, I'm streaming early because I have a birthday party I'm going to later. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I have any housekeeping or anything. Pretty chill stream today. I'll be back tomorrow for probably Sovsits. Probably a Sovsit Sunday. No, not my birthday. It's someone else's birthday. It's like an hour and a half away at a pizza place. So throw me a tip if you want to give me some breadstick money. But yeah, that's it. Gonna watch some fun stuff today. Should be good. Let's get into it. Let me turn off this music, and we'll jump right into it.
Casting Company presents Tales of Tomorrow.
Quite a font. I want to be a member of the Science Fiction League of America. They're like a nerdy Justice League.
Cooperation with the Science Fiction League of America.
Instead of Team Rings, they have Team Pocket Protectors. Jay's a Proxy, thanks for 170 stream streak. And Viz, thanks for a £2 tip. Or super chat.
Peace. But the sound of marching feet continues in Europe. Refugees, millions of them displaced, wandering aimlessly across the war-torn face of Europe, seeking only food to keep alive. Any shelter amongst ruins in which to sleep. Anything to clothe little bodies.
Oh, good. B-roll. You can't even be safe from the B-roll on a TV show.
Today, 12 millions are displaced in Europe alone. Some ethnical Germans forced to return to a country they never knew because of the shuffling of boundaries, joining the 2 million Germans already unemployed. Each day, nearly 2,000 migrate into Western Germany, underfed, diseased, undermined. For some, the displaced persons camps provide temporary relief.
Oh!
But for the core of the unplaceables, the aid...
Was that B-roll of, like... Oh, that's a shame.
Whom no one wants, there is no hope in Europe. Their hope must come from you. To help in this cause, the non-profit organization CARE asks you to send packages today.
Oh, duh,
Write
this is an
CARE
ad for, like, actual
York,
World War
or
stuff.
Contact your local
I'm a fucking
CARE
idiot.
office today.
That's an actual ad to help people for World War II. This is recent enough that World War II is like a current event. Like, not just current, but like it's recent. They're getting aid for people who suffered from World War II. What year was this again? I gotta look up what year this show premiered.
Tonight, Tales of Tomorrow presents Blunder, starring Robert Allen and Anne Laurie.
Yeah, this premiered in 1951, less than a decade after World War II ended.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Earth. Just as it might look if you were standing on the planet Venus instead of being here in this planetarium. Earth being 25 million miles from Venus, our planet would not look much bigger than a giant. And even at that, there wouldn't be many days on Venus when the atmosphere would let you see as much of it as this. Now, we have had so many questions about what might happen if an atomic explosion got out of hand, or if a comet came swinging our way and made a collision, that we have made an arrangement to let you see how it might look from out in space. Of course, you must understand, this isn't anything that's going to happen. The interesting thing is that it wouldn't look like much at all, even if it did happen. Just some light flaring up like this. And perhaps going on that way for a few million years. Or maybe just scattering off into gas in no time at all.
Oh, cool.
The mathematical odds against a comet or a wild star swinging into the Earth's orbit are enormous. And of course, there isn't any human being foolish enough to touch off anything that might get all the way out of control, even with the A-bomb and the H-bomb. No, scientists believe that the end of the world, when it comes, will be a natural one, not man-made. And it will not come for a matter of some 15 billion years.
Oh,
so
ominous.
I suppose we can all just sit back and relax.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and guess that the Earth is gonna get completely exploded by the end of this episode.
Of course, there isn't any human being.
It's dramatic irony, you see. Hey, Mr. Duck Sauce. I don't know if any of you ever actually have pushed one of those plungers from one of those things. It's incredibly satisfying. Highly recommend. If you ever get a chance to use one of those, like, mechanical plungers that, like, do it. It's great. Mr. Duck Sauce with 15 stream streaks says, explosions!
God, you're not going to...
Oh, no, Jane. I'm just getting things ready. You see, the activator doesn't work until the switch is thrown. Now, I told you the experiment wouldn't start till 9, and it won't.
These last few minutes, Carl, they seem to take longer than all the years you put on this experiment.
Well, at 9 o'clock, we'll know the answer. After the activator starts the bismuth reaction.
Reaction? But, Carl, you can't go through with it,
Wait a
not
minute,
until...
Jane, I'm not backing out now. I've told you there isn't one chance in 100 of any trouble.
One chance in 100?
I'll call it one chance in 1,000. I've gone through these calculations over and over, and the answer is always the same. Bismuth fission is possible. The pile we've built up down in the mine is going to start off a slow, controlled reaction, not an explosion.
But you sent Dunning and the others to Tromso, Carl. Wasn't that because of the danger?
Okay, so he's gonna explode the entire Earth. He's somehow going to start a chain reaction of all nuclear material on the planet exploding. Cool.
Their work here was over, Jane. Now, after the reaction...
I like when it's like old 50s sci-fi and the message is just like, what if nuke's bad?
starts, then's when our work starts. The making of contracts, hiring a full workforce, getting in the lines to get the power out. Oh, we'll have a natural furnace a mile square and hundreds of yards deep. The whole Arctic Ocean to draw on to supply power for all of Scandinavia.
Oh, so he wants to, like, melt the Arctic. And that's the best case scenario. That's his intended scenario, is to warm the Arctic. Okay, I don't think there's any good scenario that happens here. I think all results are bad. Okay, huh.
Everson, Dunning, and
Or polar bears.
the company's going to be big business, Jane. Very big business.
I didn't have to make any contracts in Tromso, Carl. But you wanted to send me away, too.
Well, we're stuck out here in the wilderness, darling. Why should a man ask his wife to stay here
Yes,
when...
Carl, why should you ask me to stay here when that...
Also, did he, like, get permission from anyone to do this, or is he unilaterally just as one guy deciding to destroy the Arctic?
I never could fool you, could I?
You're not sure, are you, Carl? No, don't try to fool me. You're worried, too.
Well, all right. Maybe there is one chance in 100 of trouble. I don't suppose there's any point
You
in
said
not...
1,000 before! You went from 100 to 1,000! Now you're back to 100? Making me think the 1,000 was bullshit just to make me feel better.
facing up to it now.
Well, then you do admit that this could go wrong, Carl. That this particular way could be more dangerous than all they've done with uranium and all the other elements.
Yes, there is a remote possibility that by splitting the bismuth atom, we might touch off oxygen.
Oh. Touch off oxygen?
Oh, now, wait a minute, Jane. I just said there was a remote possibility. Theoretically, the sun could explode tomorrow, but it isn't likely. Well, this is the same.
But
I'm also probably not going to push the button that says 1 in 100 times it'll make the sun explode, though, you know? The thought.
oxygen's everywhere. It's
This
in
me?
the air. It's in
Cheese
in
ho!
water. Why,
Yes.
Carl, the whole
Yes, I am.
world could become a gigantic atom bomb.
Also, I will accept queso harlot.
That's right.
Well, then shouldn't you be reading more data, Carl? I mean, You always used to check and recheck your information, and this time you haven't even paid any attention. Carl, there were reports from Dunning and the others, and you haven't even read them. Why, if Joaquim Ortega gives up on this, well, mightn't the danger be the very reason?
I don't know that anybody's given up, Anne. Things that are published are months, years behind events, and I could read myself blind and not be 1 millimeter further ahead than I am tonight. And what's the point of reading anything when it's so heavily censored? Oh, look, Jane. This dinner was
They're
supposed
censoring my all the papers on bismuth exploding.
to be a party, wouldn't it?
Carl, listen to me. You and Dunning have
Very
been
lactose intolerant. Have you considered Dairy Aid? My hero.
working here in secret, but
The
outside there are
secret
other...
stage is over, Jane. My final report has probably already been published. Ortega and Stackpole have most likely already seen it. Now, if they want me to hold up the experiment, Jane, it's too late. There's a time for study and a time for action.
At this point in history, bismuth was ironically thought to be the heaviest stable element. In 2003, we found out it was weakly radioactive. Oh, interesting.
We've come to the time for action.
Calling it Thompson, calling Carl Everton.
Hello. Hello, Hugh. This is Carl. What is it?
Carl, are you still holding to the schedule?
All set. It goes off at 9.
The thing is, someone's been trying to get through on the phone from London. I'm not sure what it's about.
I can't take any messages now, Hugh.
This is important, Carl.
I'll get in touch with you when it's over. I'll be busy till then, so don't...
Maybe take the important message before you're about to do your world explodey experiment. I feel like this is a little bit like refusing a phone call right before you're about to execute someone for the state. Like, maybe it's the governor. Just maybe answer the phone. You're on it right now.
Got to call me back. Carl, listen to me. You've got to...
Look, Hugh, I told you no more talk till it's over.
But there's a call from London, Carl.
I'm cutting out all the way now, so you...
Literally, in the time you're taking to tell him to stop, you could have just listened to the message. This guy is like a parody of a scientist who doesn't want to listen to anyone, like, telling him he might be wrong.
Just wasting your time if you're trying to get me back.
But Carl, listen, you've got to...
Yeah, unplug that phone. That's responsible. Like, this is the most obvious foreshadowing in history. Literally, you're just sitting here. You said you had no time. You could have been talking to London right now in the time you are now wasting sitting here. Sorry, this is just frustrating.
Here's to the fission of an element they said could never be split.
He's gone mad. Mad, I tell ya. Ugh.
Dr. Ling, open up. Hurry. Who is it? Open up, Chuling. It's Stackpole.
Why, hello, you come in.
No, there isn't time. Have you read the Zurich Quarterly yet?
Why, we're just starting it. Just why, what's the matter?
It's Everson. He's experimenting with that bismuth fission theory of his.
Experimenting?
Yes, I know. It'll set off an oxygen reaction. We know it, but Everson doesn't.
He accidentally invented the oxygen destroyer from Godzilla? Quick, someone call Dr. Surazawa immediately.
Gone.
I don't know. I've been trying to get Dunning on the telephone all day. I can't get through.
All he could get was Kruger, and he doesn't know what he's doing at all.
I've chartered a plane. We've got exactly 10 minutes to get to the airport.
Wait till I get my coat.
Good.
I thought he was going to say 10 minutes to get to the Arctic. And I was like, I don't think you're going to make it. I don't think you're going to make it.
Coming!
Grandfather, I think you better...
In the old stories, Elena, the princess always kissed the one who was sleeping.
Grandfather, I didn't mean to wake you. I was just leaving the afternoon mail.
Oh, I'm wrong. It was always the princess who was kissed.
The famous Dr. Ortega is never...
Yes, I did realize he was basically saying it's a conspiracy they're keeping, that it's perfectly safe.
Wrong. There, and if that makes you a sleeping beauty, don't blame me.
At my age, Helena, names mean little, kisses mean much. So whenever you see me dozing, this cable came with the mail?
Yes, it came about a half an hour ago. I was wondering whether I should wake you, and then I thought... Is it bad news, Grandfather? Grandfather, the cable, is it bad news?
It's from Stackpole in London. He has seen a new report by Everson. Elena, the Zurich Review with my article on bismuth. The issue
Just
should have
out
been
of
in
curiosity, how important is breathing oxygen to you on a scale of 1 to 10?
And Oslo for almost a week now, no?
You've asked me that before. It's been out there since the 12th.
If Everson has seen my article, he can't be so insane as to go ahead. It was in warning to Everson that I wrote the article. Got the material declassified exactly for him to see.
He must have seen it by now. He always reads everything that you...
Yes. Everson always used to read everything in his field. But he has been cut off from all of us up there for years. Crumbs from our table. That's all he has been able to get his hands on. But this time, crumbs aren't enough. He has made a mistake.
Grandfather, is it a bad one?
He's going through with his mine project. The one I wrote this Zurich article to warn him against. When will they learn that censorship works both ways?
You mean he might start off a chain reaction that couldn't be stopped?
There are no absolutes. It might stop when...
When the Earth was gone.
When the oxygen was gone.
Well,
Earth and all life on it would go
to be clear, if the limit is potentially Earth, I don't think we need to worry beyond that. Like, I'm not worried about it destroying stuff in space. I happen to live on Earth. I think that's maybe the main issue, is what's gonna happen to the Earth.
Of course.
You said this is what might happen.
By my equations, the probability is, well, call it a matter of some 200 to 1.
You mean one chance out of 200 that Everson's reaction might get out of control?
It's the other way around, Elena.
Oh, no! So you're telling me there's a chance. 0.5% chance that the Earth doesn't explode. That's not bad. That's not bad. If worst case, if we lose, we'll just do double or nothing, and then maybe we'll get 2 Earths. Imagine what we could do with a whole extra Earth.
Operator, this is Joachim Ortega calling. I want to put in a person-to-person call to Washington. To the President. Yes? The President of the United States.
Can you just do that in the 1950s? Could you just pick up the phone and be like, hello, operator, I would like to talk to the President of the United States. Take those little cords and plug them into the holes. Find the presidential hole, and you plug my plug into the presidential hole. I would like to talk to whoever the fuck was the president in 1951. I don't know off the top of my head.
Dunning, you don't seem to understand. It's a disastrous mistake that Everson's made. Chuling and I have flown here from...
It wasn't still FDR, was it? Who was after FDR?
London to try and stop him in time.
Aye, that I can understand.
Ike? I like that guy.
They're all great lads for stopping things.
You can read for yourself here in this article Ortega put out. Everson hasn't allowed for the factor of K under pressure.
I'm an engineer, Stackpole, not a nuclear physicist like yourself and your friend here. I've read your article through twice, and I can see nothing that affects our plans at the mine.
If you will excuse me, Mr. Dunning, there might not be 20 people in the world who could understand this warning which Dr. Ortega has written. But Carl Everson is one of them. If he is proceeding It can only mean that he has not read the warning.
I've sent on every scientific journal that's come to us here in Tromsco. If ye say that the journal's been out for, since the 12th, well, it's been in Carl's hands now for 3, maybe 4 days now.
Dunning, we're waiting.
Guys, you don't get it. He's just being an obstinate asshole. He has your information. He just thinks he's gonna prove you wrong.
In time, and there may not be much of it left for any of us. You said that you were in touch with him not 10 minutes ago. Will you please get in touch with him again? I'll tell him that you didn't want us to interrupt him. I'll tell him that black is white. Anything, if you'll just let us read these equations to him.
Gentlemen, I'm sorry, but I cannot do such a...
Beg your pardon, Mr. Dunning. We haven't much time left in which to avert this error. The radio, if you please.
Well, I'll be...
The radio, if you please, Mr. Dunning.
Dunning at Tromsø, calling Carl Everson. Dunning at Tromsø, calling Carl Everson. I can tell you now there's not a chance till after the test.
What time is it scheduled for?
9 o'clock tonight, but Carl said he was cutting out his receiver till afterward.
Look,
Dunning
this may
at
be only an
Tromsø.
outside chance,
Calling
but
Carl
it doesn't
Everson.
need both of us. You can talk to Everson if Dunning raises him.
Dunning at
How about
Tromsø.
you, Jeff?
Well, I've made arrangements with a
Calling
Norwegian
Carl
Home
Everson.
Minister to let me have a plane to get through to the mine, and paratroopers to make the drop in case we can't land. You stick on here and, well, just wish me luck, will you?
I wish you lots of luck, Jeff. Goodbye.
Calling Carl Everson. Dunning at Tromsø. Calling Carl Everson. Dunning at Tromsø. Calling Carl Everson. Carl Everson.
They had all the
Can't you
time.
remember that
I
this
mean,
was a celebration?
okay, I get it. It was just a lie. He didn't really not have time. He just didn't want to hear it. But, like, it's frustrating.
And exactly...
Can you imagine if an abject narcissist who has no respect for the opinions of others literally had the power to destroy the entire world at their whim? It's a good thing that would never happen, and this sci-fi thing isn't at all reflective of anything that'll ever happen in reality.
The 18 minutes we'll be showing the world...
Did I lay that on thick enough?
Still be supplying light and heat and power for centuries to come.
What about the children, Carl? What happens to the children of the world?
Well, they'll be...
I mean, once they explode, they won't really, by definition, be children anymore. Does that make you feel better?
born into a world of plenty. Food, heat, shelter for all.
No, I mean, if this goes wrong.
It can't go wrong.
But, Carl, if it does.
If it does, Jane, and that's a very big if, there won't be time for them to suffer.
I think I'd like my drink now, Carl.
You should really, like, find an ice pick and just, like, go to his brain stem. The whole world is at stake here. I think people will understand. That's a good commercial break. Okay. Oh, they cut out the
Now we
commercial.
return to our tale of tomorrow, Blunder.
I'm actually kind of impressed they did little title cards even for, like, the commercial things. That's not bad. What did you miss? This scientist is in the Arctic and thinks he's going to create infinite energy, but actually he's probably going to blow up the whole universe, and they're trying to stop him, but he's a narcissist and won't listen to anyone, and he took his phone off the hook. Is this song going to be a fucking problem? You know how public domain is with music.
One hasn't got time for the waiting game. Oh, the days dwindle down to a precious few. September, November. And these few precious days I'll spend with you. These precious days I'll spend.
We interrupt this program to relay an urgent warning to Carl Everson. To Carl Everson, to Carl Everson. Dr. Ortega of America asks you to hold off until he can talk with you. Don't start...
Oh, my god! Why is this horrifying in particular? The idea that they're so desperate they interrupt a random radio broadcast hoping he might just be listening? Something about the desperation of that in the face of an insane person with absolute power really is striking a nerve.
Start the reaction. Hold off and call Tromso. Dr. Ortega asked you to hold off and call Tromso.
Dunning and Tromso calling Charles Everson. Dunning.
Jane.
Thank God, it's Carl there. He's got to listen to me.
To talk to you.
Now, look, Jane, I didn't want you to stay on, but since you're here, remember you're just as responsible for this project as all of us. We've got to go through with it.
I'm scared, Carl. Carl, I'm scared.
I'm sorry, Jane.
I just keep thinking about those children.
Look, don't you think that I think of them too? Look, Jane, there was a time when I would have waited to check with Ortega and Stackpole. But now it's different. There's a limit to what I can tell them. There's a limit to what they can explain to me. They publish things, sure.
Yes, darling, they do publish a little, but what?
But it's just the scraps, darling. In Moscow and Leningrad, they can't even publish scraps. But if I can once show them that bismuth fission is a workable, existing reality, I'll make them all talk. Not about...
I don't understand why he feels that, and I know he's mad. I get it. But, like, couldn't you do this in a lab? Like, why do you need to do it on a big reserve of it underground? Why can't you just do it on a little thing in a lab?
War and weapons, but about the full development of this wonderful new power that's coming into our hands. About the simple, inexpensive plants that they can set up all over the world. I'm thinking of the peaceful development for all the billions of people who've never had enough to eat, of this cheap, limitless power that can end poverty in the world.
Oh, Carl. Carl, that's a wonderful dream.
I'm so horny for your reckless abandon.
Do you have the right to take that on yourself? Hugh Dunning said that someone was trying to reach him from London. Well, mightn't there just be some factor that you haven't taken into account? Oh, darling, if you just talk to Hugh once more.
What good will that do, darling? We know this is going to work. It's for all those children, for the whole world. It's got to work.
Okay, but that's not how physics works. Physics doesn't work on how cool it would be if it worked. Rule of cool does not apply with math, unfortunately.
We're over the coast again, Mr. Stackpole. It'll be a few moments now.
Does the pilot know his way from here?
Yes, we've trained over this area. 15 or 16 kilometers, we'll be able to see the mine buildings.
Good. And you might say a prayer that there'll be some buildings left to see. Carl Everson. This is Jeff Stackpole. Calling Carl Everson. Jeff Stackpole calling Carl Everson. Ortega says, don't set off the reaction. You're forgetting a factor of K. You're forgetting a factor of... There's something wrong with the radio.
Wait a minute. Oh, yes, here he is.
You got it?
Carl?
Nemesaur says, I don't know, I find math to be pretty cool, and that's why you are more successful in life than me.
This is Jeff Stackpole, coming in on a plane. We'll be in over the mine within minutes. We'll land by paratroop in the open spaces just north of you. Carl Everson, this is Jeff Stackpole. Stackpole calling Carl Everson. Stackpole calling Carl Everson. Stackpole calling Carl Everson.
They haven't. Well, please have them keep trying. Yes, it's top priority and very urgent. Thank you.
40 out of 85 episodes of Tales of Tomorrow have been released on DVD. I wonder if a bunch of them are missing or something. I wonder why, like, less than half or fewer than half.
Tromso. But they can't get through to Everson. Chuling's there with Dunning, but they can't get Everson to answer. Stockpole's gone in by plane. He should be dropping to him within minutes.
Good. My dear, I think you are in trouble.
You think I...
It's your move, And I suspect you are going to lose at least a bishop.
Grandfather, you just said that the whole world was in danger, that within minutes we all could be blown to nothing. And yet you can sit here over a chessboard and say...
What do you want him to
Lena,
do?
dear, they reach Carl Everson in time now, or they don't. If they don't, there's no remedy that can be devised against this irretrievable
Are
blight.
they on YouTube or archive.org? I believe both. I'm watching on YouTube right now, but they do exist on archive.org as well.
So, let's see about your bishop.
But, Grandfather, there must be something that we
There's nothing more now. Not from here. What can be done is being done. Perhaps we've all been afraid too long. Now, I have regrets, but there seems very little fear left.
Regrets?
Big ones, little ones. I could wish to have seen you married.
Ones that climb on rocks.
The new strain of melons we are trying out in the garden. How they'll turn out. Those are two of the big ones. For a small one, here's a formula on the properties of magnetic attraction at low temperatures that I would have liked to work out just a little further.
But magnetic attraction has nothing to do with bismuth fission
Or perhaps with anything. But I'm still curious.
Grandfather, you can put your mind to a new problem when...
When I should be attacking your bishop and queen. Elena, I'm sorry.
The message of this episode is all scientists are crazy.
But it's still your move.
You think I'm going to lose the bishop? Just watch.
Urgent warning to Carl Everson. Urgent warning to Carl Everson. Don't touch off the reaction. Don't touch off the reaction if you see or hear a plane approaching. That is Stackpole trying to help you. Urgent warning to Carl Everson. Dr. Ortega says you're wrong, absolutely, positively wrong. Urgent warning to Carl Everson. Urgent warning to Carl Everson.
Calling Carl Everson. Stackpole, calling Carl Everson.
Jump.
Imagine you just turn on the radio and it's just desperate pleas for some random person not to do something. Lennon Cat asks about if I've ever considered watching Black White. At some point, probably. It's just been done before. I know Hassan did it. A lot of people have done it. I wanted to put some time between that and when I do it. So eventually, probably. I actually haven't seen any of the coverage of it, so I don't know all the weird stuff that happens.
Well, it's just minus 52 seconds, darling.
After it happens, will it be long before we...
Before we know, it might be 6 seconds, might be 8, depending on how long it takes for the acids to eat through the plates down below after the reaction starts.
And then if everything's all right, will we know right away?
If it goes past 8 seconds, you'll know that we're off on schedule and everything's under control. If it doesn't, I doubt very much that we'll know that it didn't work.
Oh my god, he admitted! He's admitting that it'll fucking die! I think that's the most he's admitted to, that there's a decent chance they're gonna just completely explode. Interesting.
Carl, there's one more thing.
Now, wait a minute, Jane. No more, you promise.
No, it's not about calling Dunning or what's happening down below. It's about us, Carl. I was wondering if you'd kiss me.
Wow, they're really pulling that camera right in. Oh god, no, don't bump your head against the camera. Some awkward kissing.
If you
framing.
say now that I shouldn't.
No. I'm ready now.
You could have stopped him, you idiot.
It's time. Well, here's to the future.
To the future, Carl. Whatever it brings.
Yeah, I did know about that, Amber. That's kinda... Oh god! Is it gonna explode? Hey! Yeah! Woo! He did it! He saved us from the present! He stopped the future from happening! We did it! He's a hero! Jesus Christ. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
Any human being foolish enough to experiment with atomic fission. Our scientists know exactly what they are doing. There isn't a possible chance of a blunder.
All right. This is a good show. This is a good show. This was actually a really great episode. It's very 50s, it's cheesy, the acting is corny, but you know what? That's a fucking sci-fi story right there. They blew up the world at the end. That's how you know it's good sci-fi. We'll all go together when we go. Yes, we'll all burn together when we burn. I'm gonna do a different episode that has a better quality. Now, let's do this one. Better quality on it. Oh, and I think this has some of the ads attached. Nice.
Welcome to Mid-Century Movie Vault. Enjoy the show.
Thank you.
Presented by Jacques Chrysler.
I'm assuming that's different than the car brand because it's spelled entirely differently. Jacques Chrysler,
Yes,
GMC.
Chrysler, who brings you tomorrow's watch band style today.
Okay.
Look for this Chrysler display in the windows of 10,000 jewelers from coast to coast. It features Chrysler's new Monte Cristo watch bands for men and Chrysler's new jeweled watch bands for women called Flirtation. And speaking of flirtation, this is how they did it in the days of Madame Pompadour. She was the greatest beauty of her day, and the biggest flirt, too. Yes, flirtation has always been part of romance and fascination.
He snogged the doctor.
New Chrysler watch bands for women are well-named Flirtation. Never have watch bands been so beautifully designed. For now they have the jeweled look that makes them look high fashion. This Flirtation watch...
Jacques Chrysler is a very interesting combination of names, considering, well...
And for example, uses the ageless beauty
Jacques
of genuine
Chrysler.
cameos.
Jacques
This one
Chrysler.
the jewel sparkle of baguette rhinestones and a truly classic design. And here is a third Flirtation watch band, richly jeweled with individually set round rhinestones. Notice,
All these styles
I
are
don't think these watch bands are going to make me more fuckable.
expansion bands. You slip them up out of the way in a flash. So convenient, so comfortable. And every flirtation watch band comes in this graceful gift package. Ask your jeweler to show you Flirtation, the band that adds the new jeweled look to your watch. Yet this flirtation watch band is only $10.95, less than many bands without jewels. So make your watch look better than you with Chrysler.
Make my watch look better than me. I could put on a 1980s Casio calculator watch and it would look better than me.
Hathaway? Tim Hathaway?
What do you want?
I'd like to talk with you.
This hour of the night?
Mind if I close the door? Jethro. Will Jethro, 24th Precinct.
You're a cop.
There was some trouble a little while ago over at the Clover Club. Somebody shot a woman. I was sent here to investigate.
Investigate? Me? It's none of my business.
I think it is, Hathaway.
What are you saying? What are you trying to tell me? What's it got to do with me?
We got a description of the man who did the shooting from an eyewitness. Fits you to a T. Okay, Hathaway, you want to talk about it?
No. Want a drink. I want to talk about it.
Look, I'm only trying to do my job. Don't make it tough.
Everybody's always trying to do a job.
Why'd you start off by telling me who the woman was?
All right. The woman I shot was my wife. Sit down.
Okay.
Pretty calm for that admission, but
It's a long story. Starts 5, 6 years ago. You want a drink?
No, thanks.
You better have one. Because when you hear what I've got to say, you're gonna need it. Sure, my wife was an angel. That's why I had to kill her. We've got the wrong idea of angels, my friend. They're not good. That's why I had to kill her before she killed me. Yes, we were married 4 years. I was about 40, she was 35. We were pretty happy, I always thought. And then, one evening, something strange happened. That's how it all started.
what was Miranda
Tim.
v. Arizona? I don't recall that one.
Tim, darling. Come and help me with these buttons. I can't reach them. Oh, darling.
Oh, duh.
He will.
I'm a moron.
He will certainly be
It was in the name.
happy when he gets that Hathaway cocktail.
Back here, darling.
There we are.
Sorry, my brain is very elsewhere today. It's one of the reasons I wanted to watch a show with you guys. My brain is not doing good today. I apologize.
Forget it. Thank you, sweetie.
Anytime at all, Pet, anytime. Would you like to try a sample?
No, thank you. I don't want to be on my face before Jack.
Well, he probably wouldn't notice it. He would think he was in his office and start taking pictures. You feel all right?
Never better.
You're sure there's no pain
Oh,
anywhere?
I can't even feel anything. Don't worry, darling. It couldn't have been a broken rib. It healed too fast.
No, but Jack told me the x-rays he
Yes,
took.
I bet any money that he made a mistake.
Oh.
That's probably why he wants to bring over the new set, the ones he took today. Wants to apologize. Oh, darling, did you feed Champ?
Oh, yes, I fed the puppy. Now, dear, hurry up, will you?
Yes, sweetheart.
I want you to
The way you said that was very cute. I don't normally hear 1950s guys going like, the puppy. You don't hear that intonation from 1950s men very much.
I fed the puppy.
The puppy.
Hurry up, will you?
Yes, sweetheart.
I want you to sample this and tell me if there's enough vodka. Oh, there's Jack now, dear.
Oh, Tim, you go, will you?
All right. And the doctor. Hello,
Hard to think this guy might have a drinking problem.
Tim. Well, how you feeling, Jack? Pretty good, and you? Oh, top. Say, let me have your coat and hat. Here, take this, will you? You'll get into that Hathaway eyeball, huh?
Say, what is this?
Well,
Smells like an operating room.
You're supposed to drink it, not sniff it. Say, old Sawbones is here, dear.
Is the puppy's name Chat? I heard, did you feed Chat? I don't think the puppy's name is Chat. And also, I refuse to do pet play with Chat.
I'll go and get some more ice. She'll be right out.
Oh, hello, Jack. How nice of you to come.
Hello, Joanna.
Well, Doctor, what's the verdict? Shall we amputate?
We may have to amputate, but it'll be the MD at the end of my name that's coming off.
Didn't everyone have a drinking problem back then? Quite the opposite. They were very good at it. Ba-dum-bum.
Joanna, you had yourself a very bad fall on the sidewalk Saturday, and you broke a rib. I have x-rays to prove it. And, you know, you don't argue with x-rays.
I'm not arguing, Jack.
Well, I am. Yesterday was Monday, and I took more x-rays, remember?
Yes.
No break, no fracture, nothing.
So?
Joanna, it just isn't possible for a normal human being to sustain a broken rib on Saturday and then find no evidence of that broken rib on the following Monday.
Jack, is it possible for a doctor to get hold of the wrong state of plate?
Oh, now, Joanna, please.
I'm only asking, Jack.
Well, it's possible.
There we are. Ready for the plunge?
Did you get enough ice, Doc?
Oh, yes, plenty,
Of course,
dear.
I have my doubts about this, but...
Well, it'll be all right.
Wow, they really got the soap opera organ going for this episode. Oh, what was that? You're having too much fun, organist.
Gentlemen, don't mind. I think I'll be turning in.
Well, I have to be running along pretty well soon myself, so... Oh, how about a...
That kind of felt like the organist was supposed to, like, be done earlier, but they didn't do the scene changeover quick enough. Because I don't know if they shot this live. There were shows that shot live back in the day. So it felt like they just started improvising to kind of, like, vamp.
Don't mind. I think I'll be turning in.
Well,
Medicated person, thanks for the 15 stream streak.
Well, soon myself, so... Oh, how about a nightcap?
All right, Jack, sure. All right, dear?
Oh, yes, of course. Good night.
Good night, Joanna.
Good night, sweetie.
Probably where a commercial would be spliced in. It's not, though, because we've seen what that looks like. They have a little title card for when they do commercial breaks.
Good night, darling.
I wanted to wait until she'd gone to bed. I know it's very late, but this is important, Tim. This x-ray business with her broken ribs.
Well, what about it?
This is serious, Tim. Let me get these plates. I'll show you what I mean. Now, this is the picture that I took the day of the accident. You see the break?
Sure.
Well, now, this is the print that I took yesterday. Same Joanna, same position, same rib. 2 days later. What do you see?
Well, it's not broken.
Right. It's completely healed. Not a scratch, not even any evidence of a fracture. I tell you, Tim, that it's things like this that makes a fellow study his pictures more closely than ever. And believe me,
To be clear, I'm not necessarily saying they literally, like, broadcast it live. It was more that they were live editing in the room, kind of like how original Doctor Who was done. They do in-camera editing. Like, they'd run it through, like, almost like a stage play. That doesn't mean it was being broadcast live, but they would film it more like they were just doing a stage play and filming it sometimes. And they would do in-camera editing, where they would switch between cameras on the fly, and there'd be a director in a booth choosing the cameras at any given moment and cueing the text to change the shot.
Study these very, very closely. That's how I happened to discover these other things.
Oh, what other things?
Her heart, for instance. You remember a year ago, Joanna came to me for a checkup?
Yeah?
I took an electrocardiograph and took some x-rays. Her heart was perfectly normal. Now look. A heart only half the normal size.
It's unbelievable.
And her appendix. Look at it.
I can't see it.
It isn't there, Tim.
Wait. Okay, so the title of this one is The Dark Angel. Is she an angel? And if so, why do angels not have appendixes? They have other human organs, but not an appendix? That's incredibly interesting lore.
You mean she has no appendix?
That's right. But she had one a year ago, and she's had no appendectomy.
No, she hasn't. She has no scar.
No appendix, a heart half the normal size, and a rib that knits in 2 days. Tim, there's something medically strange about Joanna. Very strange.
Oh, I thought you'd be asleep, dear.
Jack gone?
Yes. He tells me that your broken rib is mended perfectly.
Yes, he told me. What else was he saying?
Oh, nothing. We just talked.
Just talk?
Yes, well, it's not important, dear. Just a lot of nonsense about your heart getting smaller, your rib mending so fast, something about your appendix.
Tim, sit down. Sit down. Talk about something, Tim. I didn't intend for you to find out so soon.
Find out
so soon? Okay, she was gonna tell him. That's good, I guess.
What, dear?
I know you're obsessed with pickles due to Spiro and Joy. What is this? I don't understand what it is. Oh, is it like an energy powder or something? Wait, what? Okay, thank you. I do enjoy pickles and brininess.
How can I make you understand? Tim, I'm changed. I was afraid that Jack would notice something when I went to him about the broken rib. I sort of hoped he wouldn't. But perhaps it's better that we talk about it now.
Well, what are you trying to say, dear?
I'm changing.
What do some trans men want? Append dicks to themselves? I actually wonder, do trans men who are on testosterone get any sort of craving? I don't know. Is there anyone here who would feel comfortable who's on T telling me any cravings? I'm curious.
Changing in many ways, not just the size of my heart, no appendix, other things that even
just food all the time.
Know about. That's the part of it, but only a small part of it. I've discovered things about myself. Things that are sometimes strange, sometimes even frightening. Tim, I can do things I don't think anybody else can do. I can control objects. I can make things move, in other words, Tim.
Joanna, in heaven's name, stop saying things like that. Please, darling, you must be ill.
No, I'm not.
Now, look, dear, you're exhausted. You're worn out. Let's pack up and go away
No,
tomorrow.
evidently, I must show you. I must show you, Tim. Tim, look.
Is she gonna say it's her, that statue's her? I would say that's a craving, but not a food craving, Amber. Oh, no, okay, she pushed it over
must be seeing things
with her brain.
Good, what is it? What is
Listen
this?
to me, listen to me. I have the power to do lots of things other people can't do. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I think that I'm becoming an entirely new kind of human being. And I'm developing every day. I'm learning things. I'm growing stronger.
Oh, is it supposed to be like she's the next step in human evolution, but like X-Men evolution, where it's just like a person with superpowers?
It's almost as if I were just growing up, reaching maturity. Tim, look in the top drawer of the bureau. Go ahead, please.
She's a Nephilim. She's a child of a human and an angel.
I'm studying. I'm learning new things. I'm working.
The elastic impact of the mesons, living guideposts of the past. Jonah, making nuclear fission as a source of power.
Yes, can't you see that I have an intellect that's developing and advancing, just as my other powers are?
This is frightening. I can't understand it, dear. What about us? What's this all going to lead to?
I don't know. Already I've grown beyond you. In a few months, a few weeks even, I don't know.
Then you have to stop it, dear. You
I
must.
can't stop it. I can't stop it. Can you expect a plant to stop growing? Can you make it go back into a seed? I can't help it. I'm becoming a different being. Oh, my darling, I can't take you with me. I can't take you with me.
Darling, I love you.
I love you. I love you with all my heart. But soon that love will change. It'll be the kind of love that we have for Champ, the sort of love you have for a lower species. Oh, forgive me, my darling. I don't want that to happen. I couldn't bear it. So I think we'd better make the break now.
Oh, no.
Yes, while we have the right memories, pleasant memories, not bitter ones. Can you understand that, my precious? I wanted it to take longer. But now you found out too soon. We'd better face it. But now, leaving you still hurts. Hurts very
much. She wants to keep him as a pet, based. He might be into it, we don't know. They can get him a cute collar. Be good shit.
Quite a story. Quite a story. The next morning...
I forgot the framing device.
Morning after the doctor paid us his visit. She was gone.
Just like that?
Just like that.
What did you do?
What could I do? I had no one to turn to. I couldn't expect anyone to believe me.
What about the doctor? Did you talk to him?
I tried. What's the use? He's a medical man. The only thing that interested him were the physical changes.
You said it was 5 years ago that she left you. But tonight?
Well, I saw her a year later.
You did? How?
Oh, I kept waiting, hoping, reading newspapers. I didn't know exactly what I was looking for, but something told me that one day I'd find something. And then, one day I did.
The picture was blurred. The name was different.
No, don't tell the ending. I don't want to.
But
I don't spoil it.
something seemed to tell me it was Joanna. It couldn't be anyone except Joanna, even though the paper said she was only 20 years old. I took a plane to Berkeley, California.
Utilizing stock footage. Good.
Joanna!
Tim, sit down and be quiet. And over here is Marion Parkhurst.
Joanna, you've come back to me. You've got to come back to me.
Don't be silly. I've explained it all to you.
But I can't understand that, dear. All I know is that I love you and I want you with me.
Tim, don't.
Darling, it was all a trick, wasn't it? Tell me it was a trick. The statuettes, the x-rays. You were angry about something you wanted to get away from. Well, that's all past, dear. Come back to me.
It wasn't a trick. Look at me. Look at me, Tim. Am I the same?
Of course you're the same. You're no different. You're no different to me.
I am. I'm changing every day. Now I know why this is happening. I know what it's leading to. I'm the first of a new race, a new kind of being.
I don't understand all that. All I know is that I love you.
You mustn't shout like that. Nobody knows about me here. Nobody must know until everything is ready.
Oh, Joanna.
Stop touching her like that. Why is that his first instinct is to like, ah.
Wait. Joanna! Joanna! Well, guess I will have that drink. Broom closet, huh? Disappeared through the wall, you figure? You tell me. Did you see her again? Not for 4 years.
Could have teleported.
Not for...
Maybe her X-Man powers include teleportation.
4 years, you said. But I heard from her, though. Oh? She wrote to you?
No, I kept reading newspapers and scientific periodicals. I kept this scrapbook. You see, every once in a while I'd read about an invention by some young woman scientist. I knew always that it was Joanna. Some new discovery in the field of radiation. Now, for example, you take this. I knew that was Joanna. And over here is that electronic telescope. It all led to the same thing. I kept track of it. Joanna, somewhere in the world, working, growing, developing. I couldn't forget her. 4 years passed, and then tonight I saw her again. I suppose I've been growing despondent over losing Joanna, drinking too much. I even thought of killing myself. I bought a gun, but I guess you'd say I was on the skids. But I kept thinking it would suddenly be all right again. That I'd come in the house one evening and Joanna would be there and it would be like old times. Tonight I went to the Clover Club. Lately I've been going there more and more frequently. But tonight, as I walked in, my heart almost stopped. There she was, more beautiful and radiant than ever. It was as if she had come back after all. This horrible nightmare was over. My Joanna was mine again.
He's so obsessed with possessing her.
Right in front of me.
Not into it, man. Let it go.
Joanna.
Again with the touching. Again with the grabbing and the holding. Consent.
Joanna, you've come back to me.
I'm waiting for someone else. Go away and leave me alone.
Joanna, darling, I still love you. Can't we forget these past 5 horrible years and begin again?
Don't be ridiculous. We're a different species now. I'm not of your kind anymore. Go away.
Joanna.
You're nothing to me. Nothing. My time, our time to rule is coming soon. Sooner than even I realize.
This is an allegory for women getting rights. It could be.
You've been listening. You've been listening.
Joanna.
Oh, she turns to murder very quickly.
Joanna,
I have
you've killed him.
He heard us.
But you killed him in cold blood. Why?
He might have told others. We're not ready yet. I can't wait.
So you decide just like that. You destroy just like
The
that.
show's more like a precursor to The Outer Limits. It's all sci-fi. I would agree, but more people know what the Twilight Zone is, so it's better for SEO if I put that in the title. I know that's cynical, but that's the reality, man.
You're not human. You have no feelings for me or for anyone. You've got too much power, Joanna. There's no one to stop you.
No, this isn't One Step Beyond. This is Tales of Tomorrow.
Anyone who stands in your way. You're ruthless, hard, cold. That's what you are. A menace, a terror. Heartless, godless. No one is safe while you live.
And you ran all the way home after you shot her? You didn't stop anywhere?
No. No, I came right home. I suppose it's murder. I'd call it execution. She was my wife, but she wasn't human anymore. She could have made the world unfit to live in. If I hadn't killed her, someone else would have.
So I'm assuming he didn't actually kill her. He thinks he did, but he ran away immediately. My guess for the twist is that she's actually controlling this guy to get information, and maybe he's not even really a cop. Maybe she's just puppeting him. I don't know. Man stalks and murders ex-wife. That is basically the story so far. She did murder a guy, so there is that. But yeah, 2 murders don't make a right. That takes at least 7, mathematically.
People like her have got to be killed, and killed they will be. This so-called new class will find out that might does not make right now or in the future.
You're wrong, Hathaway.
Wrong.
Joanna is still alive.
Or she is the guy. Could be.
Your bullets couldn't possibly harm Joanna. She's alive and she's waiting for me.
Waiting for you.
Just as she was waiting for me tonight, when you interfered.
Oh, is he also... He's also like her, I'm guessing. They're gonna have little psychic scanners babies.
When I interfered.
You could actually just think of this as a prequel to Scanners. That's fine. You can do that. Technically, you can think of any movie as a prequel to Scanners. It's not illegal, even if it makes no sense. Ghostbusters, prequel to Scanners.
Yes. You see, she's not the only one. Between Joanna and me, the new race will begin.
What are you saying? Are you trying to tell me that you...
Me, Hathaway. Me.
Can you think of Scanners as a prequel to Scanners? I guess if you imagine a time loop at the end of the movie. Oh no, I'm being murdered psychically. It's so visually interesting on screen.
Our secret's got to be kept a little while longer.
So ends our tale of tomorrow. 2 weeks from tonight, look for an exciting new tale of tomorrow, The Crystal Egg by H.G. Wells and starring Thomas Mitchell. And now, a final word from the Chrysler Kids.
Alright, I don't think we need to hear the advertisement. Ooh, The Crystal Egg.
Welcome to Mid...
That explore the unknown. Presented by Jacques Chrysler, the name that means quality in watch bands. Tonight,
Phyllis Filler says, crystal eggs in this economy?
our tale of tomorrow is The Crystal Egg by H.G. Wells.
I know that guy.
And starring Thomas Mitchell.
Mitchell.
What would you do if you thought someone from another world was watching you? Tonight, we present The Crystal Egg, starring Thomas Mitchell.
You already said that.
My name is Vanyek. I'm a man of science, and I've been chairman of the physics department at Cambridge these past 10 years. I am, I believe, well respected by my colleagues, and I published several important papers, as well as 3 books. My contribution as a scientist is a matter of record, but this will not help the case I plead, for already some of my colleagues are hinting that I'm acting strangely. Vanyek is having hallucinations, but this affects only me. And there is something else involved. There is involved the welfare of this country, perhaps the world. If something happens to me, this will be the only record of the strange events that started that evening in Cave's shop in the West End.
Did I see that one of these episodes is What You Need? I thought that One Step Beyond did the other adaptation of What You Need. Twilight Zone did an adaptation of What You Need that's pretty famous. I guess I got that confused in my head. Okay, yeah. They both adapted the same short story. The Twilight Zone version is better, in my opinion. But, like, it had a decade of, you know, a decade on this show, so. And a better budget, I would guess. Or they just have the same title and premise. It's adapted from the same short story. Like, literally adapted from the same story. It's not a speculation. It's a fact.
Oh, yes, sir. Is something I can show you, sir?
Yes, the crystal egg in the window. I should like to buy it.
The crystal egg, yes, sir. It's an interesting piece, sir. Now, here we are, sir. It's a good-looking piece, what?
Fine. If you will wrap it, please.
Yes, sir. Excuse me just a minute, sir. It doesn't seem to be marked.
Well, why don't you look in the book? Huh. It's part of that junk we bought from Parsons. Can't be worth more than 10 bob. We only paid 2 quid for the lot.
No, it's not listed.
Are you wrapping it?
Seems in a powerful hurry, that one.
When the customer seems anxious to buy.
I haven't much time.
Yes. We haven't discussed the price. That'll be £5.
£5 for a piece of crystal?
Oh, but sir, this...
I'll give you £1.
A pound? Ah!
Oh, dearie. Oh, you shocked my wife. Oh, £1 indeed. No, sir, the price is £5 under steel at that, sir.
£2.10, that's all I have.
I'll hold it, sir, for...
But I was told to... Very well. I'll return with the money.
Of course, sir, if someone should come in and be...
Hold it for me.
The name, please.
I said I'd be back. You'll recognize me.
Idiot! £5 for a bit of junk like that. He'll never be back.
He'll be back. And when he comes next time, I'll tell him I made an error. I should have asked £10.
What?
Yes, he seemed very anxious to buy the crystal egg. Might it not be possible, dearie, that this is a particularly valuable kind of crystal? I've always wondered about this. It's a strange piece.
You're the strange one.
Perhaps. I think I'll call Professor Vanyek.
Hey, James, how's it going?
I'd like the good professor to take a look at this crystal egg.
Oh, you're crazy.
I'm crazy. Was I? Wait. Professor Vanyek. This is Cave. Yes, came out of the curio shop, sir. Yes, I have a favor to ask of you, Professor.
I came so close, so terribly close to telling him I was too busy. I'd purchase
Wait, is this there's suddenly a narrator? We're 5 minutes in and you're introducing a framing device? What the fuck?
Paid well for them, so I owe them no favors. Perhaps I, too, wondered why anybody would pay £5 for a piece of crystal. So I said I'd see him.
When that man comes over, we'll never get to the flicks.
Did you really have your heart set on it?
Was there a narrator at the beginning? How did I miss it? Jesus.
Not that important, but perhaps we could tomorrow night.
That I move.
I think I'm having a really, really bad ADHD day. Like, my short-term memory is fucked today.
Definitely promise.
So I apologize. I really do. I'm sorry.
Do I disturb you? I mean, can you get your work with me done, with me hanging around here and all?
I'd say you were a slight disturbance.
I could go.
Oh, no, stay.
You know what I wonder?
What?
I wonder how an educated man like you finds a girl like me interesting.
Nonsense. We complement each other.
Oh?
Go together, like tea and crumpets. Like Georgette and the professor.
Oh.
Oh,
But
I feel like he's too old for her.
Like to see my visitor alone.
Oh, of course.
Oh, now, Georgette, I'm not sending you away, darling. You know how much you mean to me. But in this case, well, this man lives in the neighborhood, and he's a talkative little buzzard. And people do like to talk about old bachelor professors. Run along now, darling, and go out the back way.
All right. But don't forget, the cinema tomorrow night.
I will.
Good night, Jack.
Good night, dear. Come in.
Good evening, Professor. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hey, good of you to see me, sir.
Hello.
Oh, my. Oh, this is nice. Oh, here's a piece of mine, one item of mine. How well it looks in the room, sir.
Thank you. I'm sorry I can't ask you to sit down, but I'm pressed for time. Examination papers, you know.
Yes, of course, I understand. Well, this won't take more than a moment of your time, Professor. Now, I would like to ask you, sir, what is this?
Huh? It's crystal. Very ordinary crystal.
Ordinary crystals. Are you sure, sir? Is there no way of testing it?
Well, if you want to leave it...
Maybe, and I know there's going to be some kind of twist, but, like, I don't get why he doesn't just believe maybe the guy just really wants it.
Here, when I get time, I'll examine
He's got a crystal egg fetish. He wants to stick it right up his butt. He wants no questions.
Glass, the
Matter.
Oh, that would be fine. That would show it up, wouldn't it, sir?
Yes.
Could you do it now?
Oh, no, I can't.
No, of course not, sir. Well, in that case, sir, I'll leave it here, and I won't take up any more of your time, Professor, if you'll do it. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
Good evening, sir.
Good night.
Ooh, theremin's kicking in. That's how you know it's eerie. Is it like an alien egg? Is it like an actual egg for some kind
I
of
worked all night.
being?
I couldn't stop in all my years at research. I'd never seen anything like this.
Green guy with $1 tip says, "Hey Hannah, just a peach went to the store over an hour ago."
Did any of my books and charts help?
That seems like a while to be gone.
Of only
How are
one
you?
thing was I certain. This landscape was not of this earth.
Professor Vernick. I hope I didn't wake you, sir.
Wake me? Oh, what time is it?
It's 9 o'clock, sir. Have you any news for me, sir?
News? Oh, Cave, yes, I haven't had time to take a look at your crystal.
Oh, but sir, the customer's coming this morning.
Stall them off. Maybe I'll get a chance to look at it this morning. Call me later. The crystal became my life. I didn't even go to my classes. I worked feverishly. And I began to make progress. Slowly but certainly, the strange landscape in the crystal became clearer and clearer. I was able to distinguish certain features of the terrain. Landmarks became visible. The spectroscope readings indicated that the atmosphere of this landscape was different from ours. The mineral content of the mountain ranges were of no earthly origin. There was only one possible conclusion.
It's the bottle city of Candor.
I was looking at another planet.
This is really cool, but I consider making it a permanent thing. I mean, I'd like to watch this in the future, yeah. I don't know if I want to do it every Saturday, but...
Yes.
Me, Georgette.
What do you want?
What do I want? Have you forgotten our date for the cinema tonight?
I'm sorry, darling, awfully sorry. I've been terribly busy.
Have you now? Well, look, if you're shoving me out, just say so.
Maybe don't date someone old enough to be your dad.
Oh, I can take a hint. I know when shop closes. Nobody has hit me over the edge.
Oh, now, please. Georgette.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know you're frightfully busy, and I've no right to make demands, so whenever you're free.
No, you make demands all you want. You're entitled to them.
I'll let myself out.
Thank you, Georgette, for being so thoughtful. My brain was reeling.
Probably is her dad, not based on the interaction they had earlier.
I was exhausted, feverish. But there was no stopping. Finally, the landscape came into focus. Sharp, clear. There, close to the horizon, was Saturn, in ascending aspect to Neptune. This was the answer. Through the crystal egg, I was looking at a landscape on Mars. And then...
Yeah! I love him. His name is Greg. That's what I'm naming him. What the hell is that? I just told you, Greg! Nemesaur with a $50 tip says, be sure to stock up on breadsticks and bring chat back some. Thank you, that's a very generous tip. Thank you very much. You have a drink Bailey's from a shoe? Cream and Bailey's.
Professor, but I have to see you. I have to have the egg back.
You have to have it now?
Yes. The young man keeps returning every few hours, and he'll pay me £10, and that's a lot of money.
No, not for that, Crystal. You let me keep it a few days more.
I'm sorry, Professor. Is it...
No. Hold on here. Now, you listen to me for just a minute.
Offer to buy it for more?
Mr. Cave, look, now listen carefully. That crystal. It has a world inside of it. Here, let me show you something, kid. Come in here to my workroom. Here. Now watch. Watch carefully. Watch. The room has to be completely dark.
Yoink!
Watch, kid. Steve! Steve! Steve, come back here! Don't sell it, Cave! I'll pet her any offer you get.
Damn it, Barney, my pebbles! Oh.
Cave. Mr. Cave. Oh,
Darling, it's supposed to be lost. We're close, can't you see? Oh, it's you, Professor. Oh, he was a good man, Charles. He was a good man. He had his faults, but who hasn't?
what happened?
Haven't you read it? Splashed all over the morning papers it was. Oh, it's horrible, horrible. His head all bashed in.
What has happened? Where?
In an alley. They left him to die in an alley, beast.
He wanted 10 pounds and he got it, directly at his head at high velocity.
There must have been.
They?
The police said it must have been at least 200 the jobs they done.
Okay, the egg. Please, Mrs. Cave. When the police found it, did they find the egg?
I meant to ask you about that. Where is it?
Well, Mr. Cave took it last night.
What? I don't believe it.
Didn't the police mention it? Say anything about it?
No.
No. The man who wanted to buy it. What did he look like?
Look like what? He looked like a man, of course. What do you suppose?
Uh-huh. Oh, yes. See, he looked like a man. Yeah, well, yes, I know. Yes, he looked like a man.
He's a queer one, he is. Wouldn't be surprised if he'd stolen it himself. Professor Hook.
What a convincing matte painting! I can't tell where the wall is at all.
Probably thinks I killed poor Cave. If I told the police I saw Cave last night, they wouldn't believe me without that egg. The egg? Where is it? Who took it? Without the egg, nobody believed me. My story means nothing without the egg. Even my colleagues wouldn't believe me. With the dean?
Yes, Vanyek. Ma's in a crystal egg.
Well, Vanek, there's no need of my telling you, I suppose, that your story has been making the rounds of the faculty room. No, I don't care to discuss the matter, but if it should be brought to my attention again, I'm afraid I shall have to resort to some course or other. Poor man.
He's insane, that's what he is. He believes it. He must be insane. Nice old Vanyek.
Mars. Imagine, he says he's seen Mars in an egg.
Fools! Can't they understand me? Can't they hear me?
It's eating you up. Why don't you let it out? It's that egg, isn't it? That thing.
Look at me, Georgette. They only know me as a scholar. You know me as a man. You know me better than any one of them. Tell me something. Am I mad? Tell me. Have I gone mad?
Oh, no, Frederick. If what you say is true, if the egg is dangerous, if it must be found, then I believe it. I believe anything you say is true.
It is true. It must be true. It has to be true. I'll see my friend Walker. If he'll publish my story, well, Then they'll have to believe it.
Is that how that works?
They'll have to believe it.
Look at a newspaper to print my ravings. Surely that'll mean I'm not crazy. Oh, I recognize him. He's in a ton of stuff.
State your case.
He was in Twilight Zone a few times, I think, too. Was he the gambler in the gambling episode of the Twilight Zone?
Is there
No, that wasn't him, but he was in other episodes of the Twilight Zone.
more than one of me?
Well, look at you. You're fat enough to be triplets. Sit down, sit down.
Wasn't he also in Shawshank? Was he the, warden in Shawshank Redemption?
Into this jungle, anyhow. An article, I hope.
As a matter of fact, yes, an article. Do I have to brief you, or do you know the comic details?
I'm an old friend, Bannock. An old friend overhear things. Sometimes they listen.
True, Your Honor, I have an affidavit. It can't be him, because he'd be too old. He sounds a lot like the guy.
But they never turn their backs. If you hadn't sought me out, I should come to see you.
Thank you, Walker. I believe that.
What can I do for you? Anything in my power.
Publish my article. You publish it, and then they believe me.
I should have to read it.
He was in Bad Seed.
I'm a friend, yes, but I'm an editor, too.
Then you're rejected. That's what you're saying.
Bannock, may I be frank?
Please.
Let's suppose that what I have heard is substantially the truth. That Bannock, a professor at Cambridge University, has discovered a crystal which reveals Mars. Now, we assume that.
Yes.
And I publish this information in my magazine, read by scientists throughout the world. Bannock, where does that leave me?
Oh, with Leeuwenhoek and Galileo.
No,
yes,
no.
yes, with Leeuwenhoek. When he peered through his microscope and saw a mass of life and they laughed at him. With Galileo. When he pointed his telescope and saw something so bright that it shook the earth. Impossible, they said. Galileo is mad. Leeuwenhoek is mad. All who see first are mad. Then the world sees and the madmen become heroes.
Reverend Hughes in the One More Pallbearer episode of the Twilight Zone. Yeah, where the rich guy brings the people down to a shelter and it's like, the world is going to end. You need to apologize to me. They're all slights that mean nothing, or they're imagined. Now, that's a good episode. Bad guy in that episode reminds me a little bit of Elon Musk.
Me, Walker, I too know what I have seen, and I'll scream it to the world. I saw Mars through a crystal egg.
But Bannock, Leeuwenhoek had his microscope. Galileo had his telescope. Ultimately, others could see. But you, where is your crystal egg?
Ha. Where is my crystal egg?
I couldn't publish. I'm not thinking of myself, I'm thinking of you, your reputation. Your life as a scientist is at stake.
I know all that.
And you're willing to risk that?
But I must. Don't you understand? I saw him. I saw him watching us.
I don't understand that, Bannock. I don't understand that at all.
That crystal must have been put there on purpose. Don't you understand? Through that crystal, they're seeing us night and day. They're watching us in unguarded hours. Why are they watching us, Walker? Tell me that. Why are they watching us?
Now, Bannock.
Oh.
How did he know he was seeing Mars? He could tell based upon the position of Saturn in the sky of the planetoid he was seeing.
I've seen that look in the eyes of all the others. Poor Vanyuk has gone mad.
No, Bannock, not like this. Don't go.
Bum, bum, bum.
This is my story. Here's the record. Listen to it well. For if I'm to meet the same fate as poor old Cave, and something tells me this is so, then perhaps what I've recorded here may impress my esteemed colleagues. Somewhere in our world the crystal exists. Find it. Find the crystal. For through it they're watching us. Watching our every move. They are...
Convenient that it ended right after he got shot. That was the weakest episode so far. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was a weak one. Which is a shame, because it's based on an H.G. Wells story, too. But no, that one didn't do it for me. Oh, they did one based on Frankenstein. Try this one.
Welcome to Mid...
This series really likes depressing endings. Honestly, in terms of anthology sci-fi, I prefer that. Long-running sci-fi, I like optimistic, like Star Trek. Anthology, give me a depressing, fucked up, like, think piece. I want you to tell me the horrible human-created nightmares that are going to destroy the humanity and morality of the human race in the future. That's just my preference, though. Oh, I think I missed this bit's message. It's true, Your Honor. I have an affidavit in regard to the crystal egg thing.
Hello?
Virginia, has Michael been there?
Oh, Natalie. No, he hasn't called since the last time. Why don't you tell me what's wrong?
No, I've been trying to reach him all day. Where can he be? He must come home.
You've been calling every 15 minutes.
There isn't much time left. I'm afraid. Virginia, if he calls, tell him I'm sorry for the way I acted this morning. Tell him I need him.
Natalie, what's the matter? I've never heard you talk like this.
There's not much time. Tell him to hurry right away. I need him.
All right, Natalie, I'll tell him. Isn't there anything I can do?
No.
Goodbye, Natalie. Please don't worry.
Goodbye. Just try to find him. Hello. Hello.
Natalie, it's me.
Oh, Michael, where have you been?
I took a room at a hotel for the night.
Oh, Michael, I've called everywhere. I called your sister.
Look, I wanted you to know I'll be back tomorrow to pick up some of my things. Natalie, I think a separation will be best.
Oh, no, Michael. Michael, you've got to come home tonight. I'm in danger. I need you.
It won't work, Natalie. After this morning, I'm finished.
Oh, Michael, please, you've got to come home. I'll change. I'll be different. He's coming tonight to take me away.
What are you talking about?
Oh, listen, Michael, you've got to believe me. He said he was closing my account.
Will you make sense? Who's closing your account?
Mr. Tipton from the bank, the man who sent me the letter.
What letter? What bank? Now start from the beginning, Natalie.
Oh, Michael, darling, I love you.
Natalie.
Michael, he's coming any minute. Michael, please.
Once more, Natalie. Just calm down and start from the beginning. Who's...
Man, they really like stories that start, like, in media res, and then there's a narration explaining how they got in this scenario.
After you. Why?
Tales of Tomorrow, more like tales of, I bet you're wondering how I got into this situation.
Hey, when did it all start?
Remember Wednesday, about 2 weeks ago? The morning the letter came? Remember you were feeding the dog and it was almost 9 o'clock and I was afraid you were going to be late for work? Well, you always took things so leisurely.
Well, you made short work of that, Tina girl. We'll get you a little more meat. Tina's a good girl, a real good girl.
I wish you'd stop with that dog. I don't like him near the table.
Tina doesn't hurt anybody. She's a good dog.
You're going to be late again. I can see the signs. If you stop with that dog, you forget everything else.
I got plenty of time. What's a couple of minutes more or less?
They don't have the budget for a real dog, so they gotta mime it off screen.
Lucky your boss hasn't caught you coming in late.
takes me 20 minutes to reach the plant. I haven't been marked late in 5 years. That's the mail. I'll get it.
Anything important?
Oh, bills, bills. Here's something for you.
For me? I wasn't expecting anything.
Looks like expensive stationery. Aren't you going to open it?
Later when I have time.
Well, it might be important.
There's a time and place for everything. Right now, I'm trying to get you out of this house.
It might announce that you've inherited $1 million.
All right, open it, read it, waste time, see if I care. Well?
Some kind of a bank. They want you to stop in.
Me, I haven't got any money to put in the bank.
Listen. Dear Mrs. Davis,
I understood that
recently
reference,
opened a
James
branch of our
Proxy.
savings bank in your neighborhood.
Jury duty, jury
We're
duty,
seeking
blackmail,
prompt,
pink
reliable
slip,
deposits.
jury duty, jury duty.
After careful investigation, you have been chosen as one of the...
I've officially been streaming so long in my life that the sound of my own voice and me trying to make bad jokes or references or doing anything is insufferable, and I hate myself.
select few to enjoy the facilities we offer.
True story.
Please drop by my office any afternoon. Sincerely, T. Ticton, President, First Centennial Bank, 101 State Street.
Never heard of such a thing.
It is kind of an odd letter to get from a bank.
Somebody playing a joke.
Oh, I don't think so.
Why should they write to me? We haven't got any money to invest. I'll go in there this afternoon, tell them they made a mistake.
Sure, go ahead down. There's nothing to lose. What do you give me for lunch?
Oh, ham and cheese. Oh, Michael, would you try to come home early tonight? I want you to fix that leg on the grandfather's clock.
Night's my bowling night. We got a big game tonight.
Oh, Michael, when are you going to spend an evening home?
I work hard all day. At night, I like to relax.
Oh, but, darling, that clock is liable to topple over any day. You've been promising to fix it for a month.
I'll get around to it. Goodbye, Tina girl. You be a
When I
good
have
little...
something to do, I
Ashley, one up says, I don't want to read nice things about myself.
Time is precious. It shouldn't be wasted.
Life is not a stopwatch, Natalie. Relax. Everything you do...
But if you don't you hear yourself saying dead air? Yeah.
was done
It's
on
all pain.
time. You're a hand on a clock.
What do you mean by that?
I'd just like to go through one whole day feeling that I could come to dinner when I want, read the paper when I want, go to work when I want.
If it wasn't for me, this house would fall apart.
Be an emissor. Hope your painting class is fun.
Is necessary. Time is important.
Not when it becomes an obsession. I'll see you tonight. I don't want to argue. Goodbye, Tina. Be a good
That's
girl.
right. That's right. Run out when you have nothing to say. We'll talk about this later.
I don't want to read it.
Oh, Mr. Harris. You're early this afternoon. Do you have a little more to give us?
Oh, yes, Mr. Ticton. Well, this morning something wonderful happened. I found a new, shorter way for getting downtown. I think it'll mean a big saving.
Splendid. I'm very pleased to hear that. Just keep up the good work.
I will. You don't know how hard I'm saving now.
You've been a good depositor. We like doing business with you. If you go to the teller's window now, she'll record your deposit.
Fine. I'll do that at once.
Oh, how do you do? May I be of service?
Hello. I'm Mrs. Davis, Natalie Davis. I received a letter from you this morning.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Davis. I've been waiting to meet you. We've had such nice reports. Won't you step over to my desk?
Well, I just wanted to tell you there must be a mistake.
Oh,
You
no.
have me confused with somebody else.
No. We're very accurate in our selections. Please, have a seat. I'll explain everything.
It's a small bank and only one teller. No guards. All those clocks.
Oh, but we're very successful, Mrs. Davis. Our assets are large and our investments secure.
Yes, well, that's just it. You see, my husband and I, well, we're just comfortable, and we've been dealing with the city bank for years.
I see you don't understand. This is not a bank for money.
Not for money. What else can a bank be for?
Time, Mrs. Davis. Time.
Time. A bank for time.
A savings bank for time, where valuable minutes are stored for our use.
Your use?
Yes. You see, Mrs. Davis, we here in this bank, We're not of your world.
I don't explain it. You don't need to explain it. Don't say they're aliens. That's a misstep. Just have it be a weird bank. You don't need to overcomplicate this.
Now, don't be alarmed. Please sit down. Let me explain. Ours is a peaceful mission.
I don't understand.
Our world is 1,000,000 light years away. It's a civilization very much like your own. But through the thousands of centuries...
I have been convinced since I was paid I have to say this. My name is Hannah, and I need to learn to say nice things about myself. I look damn cute in this onesie. I don't approve this message.
It's begun to crumble and decay. My people
But I was paid
need
to say.
every precious moment to rebuild and strengthen our foundations against the ravages of time.
Yes, but what has all this got to do with a bank for time?
We do with time what your banks do with money. Our scientists have discovered a way for us to use time as we would electricity, transferring it in any direction, over any distance. We reinvest the time deposited here in this bank, tabulate it, give it value, and transfer it back to our own planet.
Yes, but
Okay, what does she get out of it? Like, what, so far it sounds like time donation. Does she get time back in interest?
What good would it do me to deposit my time?
Mrs. Davis, the random seconds and minutes you'd save and deposit with us would soon mount up. They'd become days, weeks, months, years, all yours. New, unexpected years for your future life.
You mean I'd live longer?
Exactly. The time saved would be added to your life.
I don't know what to say.
Think of the years a woman of your ability might add to her life.
Stunned. I'm absolutely stunned. I can't believe it.
Thank you.
But that's Mr. Harris, the handyman. I've known him for years. Don't tell me he's one of your depositors.
Of course. He started last month, a steady depositor. Well, Mr. Harris, will you come here a moment?
Oh, sure, Mr. Tickton. Oh, Mrs. Davis.
His name is
Glad to see you
Mr.
down here, thinking
Tickton.
of joining up.
Well,
Nothing like it. Best
Sounded
thing-
like they said Tipton before, but that time it sounded like Tickton, like TikTok. Get it?
That ever happened to me. Already saved 36 hours this month.
That's wonderful. I never...
Sorry, I can't stop to talk now. Due back at the Widow Shane's place in 2 minutes. Fixing their garden today. Will you see you tomorrow, Mr. Tickton?
Right, Mr. Harris. A moment saved is a moment earned.
I can't believe it. I've known Ed Harris all my life. I've never seen him so happy.
That's what we try to do for all our clients.
You mean if I save a half hour at lunch every day, I can deposit it with you and you'll keep it for me?
Not only that, but when it comes back to you, your original deposit will be increased with interest.
I must be dreaming. I never heard of such a thing.
You can keep a record of your savings in this book. Just put down the time it occurred and the total amount of time saved. Our investigators will check each item and give credit to your account.
But how can you do all this? What power have you got that makes this possible?
Naturally, I am not at liberty to disclose our operation. But I can show you a list of our satisfied clients. Here, read these letters of praise. Men and women planning for the future.
These are all famous people. I see their pictures in the papers all the time.
All of them subscribe to our service. Our branches extend all over the world. Now will you join us?
I don't know what to say. Could I talk it over with my husband?
I'm sorry, but we must operate in the utmost secrecy. Unfortunately, your husband does not qualify for our service.
Michael was always too easygoing. It's too bad.
Mrs. Davis, if you join, you must tell no one.
Oh, I won't tell a soul.
Good. Now, if you'll just sign this contract.
Dear, I wish I could have a little more time to think about it.
Remember, Mrs. Davis, he who hesitates is lost.
You're right. I will sign.
High-pressure sales tactics are always a good sign, right?
My time is valuable.
Just sign here.
And this makes me a depositor?
You start immediately.
I bet if I cut corners, I could live 10, maybe even 20 years longer.
There. You're now an official depositor. Congratulations.
I can hardly wait to begin. Tonight...
No. Don't tell me your plans. Just come in every day and deposit whatever you can.
Yes, well, I'll get on home now. Thank you so much for letting me join. I'll try to be steady.
That's the spirit. Make every moment count.
Oh, I will, Mr. Ticton, I will. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye, Mrs. Davis. See you tomorrow.
Was that his evil face? Almost felt like he was gonna do an evil laugh, but then was just like, nope. I'm just happy about it.
Michael, are you still there?
Yes, yes. Listen to me, Natalie.
Oh, Michael, I think I heard something outside. He may be listening. Michael, please come home.
This is preposterous. Who ever heard of a bank for time? It doesn't make sense.
I signed. I'm a depositor. I'm afraid.
Natalie, what happened after that? Why should he be looking for you now?
Well, I started making deposits every day. I woke up earlier. I did my housework quicker. I stopped seeing people. Every day the amount grew. Until the first week, I finally saved 12 hours. This morning, everything started to go wrong.
Poor old guy. Wonder how it happened.
Michael, will you come out here and help me?
In a minute. No rushing today.
What are you doing sitting around? You know what time it is.
Sure, it's 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning, and you woke me up 2 hours early.
I woke you up because there's work to be done. You're washing the car today, and you're going to get that clock fixed.
What's got into you, Nat? You know Sunday's my day off.
Not anymore. From now on, when there's work to be done, it doesn't matter what day it is. Now, come on.
Look, what's going on here? All week I work. On Sunday, I look forward to taking it easy.
You're wasting my time. I have a system in this house, and I want it followed.
Well, you rush around all you want, but leave me alone.
If you want to sit around in dirty clothes and spill ashes all over the floor and do nothing, go and do it somewhere else.
What's happened to you these past 2 weeks, Nat? I don't even know you anymore.
It's my business. I have other important things to do.
Like reading that little black book of yours? Yeah, sure, I've seen you studying it like a miser studies his gold.
You going to help me or aren't you?
Okay, as soon as I feed Tina. Here, Tina. Here, girl. I wonder where that dog could have run to.
She's not here.
What did you say?
I said she's not here. I got rid of her this morning.
What?
Mr. Ranster from the pound picked her up. She was getting to be a bother.
You got rid of...
They're gonna kill her! What are you doing? It's the pound in the 50s. They're gonna kill her!
Tina. I've had her since she was a puppy.
Well, I haven't got time to feed her and wash her. She was old. She was always getting in the way.
Can't believe you'd do such a thing. What's happened to you?
Yeah, this warrants the divorce. If you go and take someone's dog that they've had since they were a puppy and you give it to the pound to get murdered, yeah, that's divorce-worthy. That's psychotic behavior. That's
time for such things. She was feeble. She would have died in a few months anyway. Where are you going?
I'm getting out of here. I'm going to bring her back.
Not back here. I'll never.
I'm going to get her.
If you do, you can stay.
Bitter grin says, I no longer feel bad about whatever happens to this woman.
Stay away. Don't come back again.
You can't hurt an animal. That's the one rule. You can hurt as many people as you want, and someone will sympathize. The second you hurt an animal, no one cares about
worry.
you.
I won't.
Oh, don't be foolish. What are you doing? You can't leave. It's only a dog. We have more important things to do.
You wouldn't understand.
I'm warning you. If you go, don't bother coming back.
Goodbye, Natalie.
Did you hear what I said?
Goodbye, Natalie. I've had enough.
You can't do this. We have work to do.
Get out of my way,
It's
Natalie.
only a dog.
Natalie, you've been a different woman these last 2 weeks. What's happened?
It's for our own good. If I could only tell you. Time is valuable. I can't waste it.
Please open the door.
Look. You can lounge around all day if you want to. I was only joking. I'll get old Mr. Harris to help me out.
Mr. Harris is dead. He died last night.
It's impossible.
It's in this morning's paper.
I don't believe it. He was a member of the bank. Mr. Ticton said he made his deposits regularly.
Goodbye, Natalie. I'll pick up my things tomorrow.
Can't be dead. Papers must be wrong. Save this time well. true. He really did die. I saw him at the bank only 2 weeks ago.
You can see the seam in the wall where they put together the wall set. You can see the seam where they put the two pieces together. They didn't line up the wallpaper quite right.
Michael! Michael, come back! Did you see my husband?
I didn't mean to startle you, Mrs. Davis. I just saw your husband come out of the house and drive off in his car. Is there anything wrong?
Oh, no. Won't you come in?
Midnight, thanks for 48 months, as I firmly believe you tell how good a person is by how they treat animals.
Thank you. I dislike bothering you on a Sunday morning, but something rather unfortunate has arisen.
Cats in particular are that for me. Because, like, dogs are generally pretty chill with people and are amenable to whatever you do to them for the most part. Cats, you gotta meet them on their own terms. So, like, it's fine if people just don't like cats, you know? If someone's just like, I'm allergic or I just don't vibe with cats, that's fine. But I noticed that a lot of, in particular, right-wing men who have issues with boundaries and just, like, allowing an animal to get close to them and, like, without domineering that animal, they fucking hate cats. That's kind of a red flag. Mr. Blast, thanks for gifting 5 tier 1 subs. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it, and we're on a hype train.
Is it about poor old Mr. Harris? I just read about it in the paper.
Plenty of vile people have treated animals properly. Yeah, it's not obviously 100%, nothing is. It's just some sort of basic heuristic. Stone Corbell, thanks for gifting 5 tier 1 subs. Getcha.
Oh, that. Yes, most unfortunate. A hard worker. But my matter concerns you.
Me? Oh, I hope it isn't my deposits. I've been trying very, very hard.
Yes, we know that, Mrs. Davis. You did excellently in the short time you were with us. You would have gone a long way.
Then what is it?
Our system must be speeded up. The current transference of
sped up
time from your world to mine is not moving fast enough. My people need every moment I can send them. Time is their only hope. Cosmic pressures and nebula gases are choking off our supply of life.
What does that mean?
A crisis. The bank is facing a crisis. I've been forced to take certain protective measures.
Protective measures?
Mrs. Davis.
Used to work with an extremely right-wing weirdo who thought that it should be politically discouraged for there to be any pets that weren't also food. That's not even historically how domestication has worked. Usually people draw a pretty firm distinction between, like, animals that we've domesticated for companionship or work from animals that we eat. Like, typically, there are exceptions to every rule, but, like, generally, that's not how people are. Even when there is some amount of, like, subjectivity between what's what. Usually within a group we draw a distinction between the two. That's crazy.
We're closing your account.
Does that mean I lose all the time I've deposited with you?
It's not that simple. The contract you signed gave us permission to borrow.
Borrow? But what could you borrow?
Your life. The entire time of your life.
This is what you get for not being FTIC insured. Get it? Tick. FTIC. Tick like a clock. Like time. It's a first draft.
You can't do this. I'm still young. I'm going to live a long time.
I'm sorry, we're taking everything.
But that's impossible. I won't let you. I won't. I'm young. My whole life is ahead of me.
Call this dull existence life. This is nothing. Up there, a million light years away, that's where life is. Full and beautiful. The greatest civilization ever created is moving toward oblivion, and nothing can save it but time. Time.
This isn't fair. I've only been with you for 2 weeks. I'm a human being, not a bank book.
We all must make sacrifices.
But you can't do this. What's going to happen to me? What's going to happen?
You have until midnight tonight. That's all I can give you. Try to get everything arranged.
2 minutes left in the hype train.
Get out of here. Get out. You're crazy. You're crazy. That's what you are. Crazy.
fine old clock you have here. It's very accurate, too.
I won't listen. Get out of here! Get out of here!
Until tonight, Mrs. Davis. And please, be punctual.
And that's how we got to the beginning of the episode. We did it. We caught up. That's the returning to the present music, I guess. Fade in quicker.
That's why you've got to get home immediately, Michael. He's given me only until midnight.
What do you expect him to do?
Oh, Michael, I'm so
Minute on the hype train.
so frightened. Oh, please come home.
Oh, Dillis Filler, thanks for gifting 5 tier 1 subs. I feel bad. I feel like I'm doing a terrible job today on stream because I'm so distracted and tired. I'm just out of it. So I really appreciate all the gift subs and everything. I really feel like I don't deserve it today, but I appreciate it.
Wrong, but I'll change. We'll be happy. I don't want to go away. Michael, can you hear me? What's wrong? Hello, operator, I've been disconnected. Please, someone answer me, please.
When you hear the signal, the time will be 11:59 and 1/4.
No, I want my husband. Hello. Can anyone hear me?
No! You fucked up!
Please don't let him take me. I'll be a good wife, I promise. No. Who's there? Who's outside?
It's I, Mrs. Davis. It's time to go.
You can't come in. I won't let you.
Be considerate, Mrs. Davis.
I won't let you. Go away. Go away.
Time, Mrs. Davis. It's time to go.
No.
Time waits for no man.
You can't take my life away from me.
It's time.
I won't let you.
Oh, the clock's gonna... Yeah. That makes sense. They foreshadowed that earlier with the... I get it. I get it. And it's thematically appropriate because it's a clock that killed her. A symbol of her... Yeah, I get it. I get it. Well, that was something. That one wasn't too bad. It was a little predictable, but it was fine. Oh, let's see. There's 2 minutes left on the hype train. I wanted to end a little early today because I'm feeling kind of blah. But before we go, what are we gonna watch? I'm not gonna show you this, but have you seen this Johnny Somali asshole? He goes to other countries and he's an IRL streamer that like fucks with people. I hope he goes to jail because he sucks like super duper bad. He's a dick. Yeah. He got arrested again last night for harassing a woman streamer from Korea. I forget her name. Isn't he locked in Korea right now? Yeah. He can't leave because he's dealing with his court cases there. He pled guilty to like 3 of his charges recently. I think there's 1 charge he pled not guilty to, and he picked up a couple more charges. Yeah, he's a complete dickbag. Oh, I've been watching a lot of cult stuff lately, too. We should do more cult watch. I just need to mix things up. I'm stagnating creatively. Oh. Felonies. Why do I just have felonies as a category on my fucking YouTube? My YouTube categories are podcasts, gaming, live, courtrooms, film criticism, news, media theories, mysteries, felonies, video essays, martial arts movies, I really am a one-dimensional character. Ow. My head hurts suddenly. That's not great. Anyway, let's see who we're going to raid on Twitch, and then I'm going to go take some ibuprofen, because my head hurts. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out today. Sorry I was a little low energy. I'll make sure tomorrow I have enough energy, and we'll do, like, a Sovsit stream. Late 1990s Japanese TV. I do enjoy 1990s Japanese TV. Tokusatsu specifically. Love you too, Mr. Black. Alright, see you tomorrow. What happened to Tyrant Slayer Studios? They still do stuff, but it's not as much in a format where he's interacting with the cops. A lot of people have turned to reaction content. Like Chili, unfortunately. Alright. Have a great evening, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow, like I said, and, thanks for the hype train. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, night, everyone. Bye.